So my name's Johnny Halbert. Some people call me John Halbert. Depends on how long you've known me. And I have 5 kids. I have 3 that are my own and 2 stepchildren and 1 grandson. I know it's hard to believe, but I have 1 grandson. Been 2005. I was 22 years old when I first became a dad. Yeah.
Were you scared? Was it nerve-wracking?
Yeah, those are some good choice words to use. But yeah, I was scared. I was 22 and I was an adult, but I wasn't an adult. I was, I acted like a child. I was, just doing whatever I wanted to. Didn't have any children. You could do whatever. So no, I was terrified. I couldn't sleep some nights. Thinking about the responsibility and how unprepared I was to be, a father. I knew that I wanted to be a father. Definitely, but not right then. I guess everybody says that, right? So the biggest change between my first kid, I might start crying because I get emotional talking about my kids, but between my first kid and my third, it was mine, was just looking forward to my third child coming, because I already had 1 and 2. Even the first and the second one was a huge difference. I wasn't as scared. My second one, I kind of knew what to expect. It was 2 years later from my first one, so I was a little bit older. I was a little bit more financially stable, and but by the third child, I was ready to go and looking forward to it, because I knew the joy that my daughter and my first son had brought. So the advice I would give a new dad would be, always be there, no matter what you've done or even what you're doing currently in your life. I truly believe, God gives us our children. He knows us before we're formed in the womb, so He knows what's going to happen, where we're going to go. So I think that our children are purposed, in our life. So look forward to that. Just always be there, be ready, and I wouldn't miss anything. Stay in their life. And so I have 2 teenagers now, and 1 that's going to be 12 in February. So 12, 15, and 16, fixing to be 17. And my kids, they don't seem like they love me as much as I love them. They don't show it. But when you go back and you hear them talk, about memories and stuff, that you did something right. Just sometimes I was like, I don't even remember doing that. I remember thinking, God, I'm a horrible father, but just what they see is totally different. How to love something else probably more than myself. That God, to get some people back in His grace, to pull them closer. Sometimes He'll use whatever it is, and that's how it was for me. Just how my daughter, holding her, changed my life. Like, completely. For the good, of course. And but just understanding that, so now I have children, and to think that I would have to have them, or they would have to be killed to save a dying world, a sinful world that didn't give 2 craps about me. That's hard. Some of them didn't. That'd be hard for me to. I got mad respect for God. It just takes it to another level. It really does. I remember after I'd had a child that I was just weeping one time, because I just kept saying, it was your son. I never felt that. It was your son. You gave up your son. It just broke my heart. Changed my life. But it's all good, man. It's good stuff. He's a good God, good father.